Most High God, please block anybody trying to interfere with this reading and this video. Do step in and deliver your messages to we, your children. Thank you so very much. Malika, I'm doing the live, yeah? Huh? I'm doing the live now. Okay. All right. So for some reason, there's a mix up with my decks. Yesterday when I took them out, I know it was the oldest one, then that's this middle one, and then this is the newest one, and this is the order that they came out in to give the messages. Somehow these two got mixed up like this, and it's like I know what I said yesterday because I tried to put them in order of how God showed me them, right? Because I figure the reason why I'm guided to this one, then this one, then this one is because the messages should come out in that succession. So somehow these two decks are fighting. I know this one came out first and I put them away and they were switched. Malika, yeah? Did you trouble my tarot cards at any time? No. Okay. It's weird. But you know what I'm gonna do? I know what I said yesterday. I know how they came out yesterday. I'm gonna have faith in my memory because I came up with a system to remember the order of the decks. And it was this way, one and then two. So why are you competing with this one, trying to take this one's place? Huh? And let's see. At the bottom of the deck, we got the four of wands on this one, which talks about stability, okay, things in order, being strong. And then this one is the page of wands. So first of all, it's a childish energy. It's a childish energy. This person believes that they're a magician, but they're just a page level magician. You're not that guy. You're not that girl. You're just a baby. Okay? You're trying to fly before you even know how to crawl. And look at him. He looks so tired. Why you look tired? I don't know if y'all can see the picture. His face, his face look tired. Like he keep trying, and he keep failing. He doesn't even look like he has hope in his magic. It's like he's just doing it because. You gonna go in place number 2. Because I'm not confused. And with that being said, let's see what God wants us to know at this time. I do believe that that has a lot to do with the message that's about to come out right now, because it wouldn't be so much in my energy if it didn't have something to do with the message that God is trying to reveal. So, and Malika says she didn't put that, she didn't trouble the decks, and it wasn't me, and it's only the two of us who live in this house. So God is up to something. Okay. So let us see what the message is. So somebody's trying to be in a position that they don't. Get out of here, spider. Somebody's trying to be in a position that they don't have the power, they don't have the knowledge. They have authority because he's in that energy. He got his wand, he got everything. They got authority, but they have no power and no wisdom. And look, the next card at the bottom of the next deck, the card at the bottom of this deck is the Magician. So he has the authority, but he's trying to go faster than he can actually go. That's what the Jamaicans would call force right. The Caribbean people would say you're force right. Force right. It wasn't your time yet. It's not your time yet. But you want to be grown. You want to be big without actually going through the stages that's necessary. You don't want to work with nature. There we go. So somebody's not working with nature and they're trying to take a position or a place that doesn't belong to them. So this could be a male or a female, okay? Somebody's in their masculine energy though. We've got male. It's this one and this one. Okay. So let us see. Thus saith the Lord. Let's see. We got a 7 of Pentacles. So that's like waiting on something. You know, like you put in the work and then you wait. Like you're planting because it's foliage. It's actual farming. And you know you can't rush the farm or else you're going to have a subpar product. If you try and rush nature, the food that you're trying to bring to fruition, they won't be as nice as something that's actually been allowed to take its time, you know. So we got the 7 of Pentacles, then we got the 4 of Pentacles. So as you can see, that's somebody holding on real tight, okay, to something. And look, even his feet, he's like, mine. Then we got the moon energy. Okay, so the moon, what's happening when the moon is out? It's like it's nighttime. There's not a lot of light. Okay, so you can't see very clearly. And the thing is, with the moon energy, is like things can look different in the moonlight than they do in the sunlight. Okay, when it's the sunshine, you can see things a lot more clearly. In the moon, something can look like something and it has nothing to do with what it actually is. Okay, so there's a high possibility for one to be deceived with the moon energy there. Okay, let's see the next one. We got the Queen of Pentacles. So somebody want to be rich, somebody want to be that girl. So this like is a female who is in her masculine energy, who doesn't want to take her time and develop into this. She's trying to speed up the process. Okay, so it's like the 7 of Pentacles to the 4 of Pentacles is like she knows she gotta wait, but she's holding back from waiting. And then we got the moon. She's not seeing things clearly of how to become the Queen of Pentacles. So somebody want to be put in a position of power, a wealth, influence. Okay. And the Queen of Pentacles is quite nurturing too. So maybe this is somebody who really wants to have a family or have a love life or something like that. It's like she's saying like, I know I can do it. Yes, you can do it. But there's a lot that you need to learn on your way so that you do it well, or else you're using a real opportunity, or it's like, okay, it's like you have college or school. Let's say school. In school, you get the theory and then they do a practical and get you ready for the real world. So what you're trying to do, my love, is operate on a schooling level in the real world. So if you fuck up in the real world or with this, whatever you're trying to achieve, it's it's going to be very devastating. If you go with nature and allow nature to send you those people and circumstances that are not meant to stay, but they're like trials, they're your tests. Um, if you lose these people, if you lose this, it's not as much of a great loss as if you lose what your actual target is. So it's like wanting to be a wife and you see this person and you feel like, yeah, I want to be his wife, right? But the thing is, you don't know how to be a wife. You know you could be a wife, you know you can be a good wife and a good mom and things like that, but you don't actually have the knowledge or the foundational experience to be able to be a great wife. You have good intentions, but you don't have the practical skills and actual knowledge. So you'll be learning while you're with this highly valued person. So what nature is trying to do for you is you're going to have some boyfriends, but they're not meant to stay. They're people who have come to teach you. So it's like when in tarot they talk about your karmic. These are people who have come to teach you lessons. Okay? They're not meant to stay. They're not your husband. Okay? This is these are your teachers. And you also are put in their life to teach them something as well. So these are like your practice. These people are for practice, so to speak, which doesn't give you the right to treat them as if they are not important, but you know where your destination is. You just don't know how you're getting there. And you have to actually drive along the road. You can't just teleport from start to finish. That's what you're trying to do. And while you're trying to teleport from the start to the finish point, which is where you're married and you have this man and maybe y'all are having children and doing businesses and stuff together, you're missing all the lessons in between there that would have given you a solid foundation for you to be able to not only attain your goal, but sustain the goal. Because if you want to have a husband and you want it to be a prosperous marriage, you have to know how to communicate. You have to have patience. You have to know how to forgive. You have to be able to teach them something and help them to grow in some way. If you're going to become a mother, you're going to have to know how to take care of a child. And that's a very long-term investment. So you have to be mentally prepared to be in that child's life or have that child with you until they're fully grown. If you want to get into businesses, you have to have the know-how to establish the business, know about marketing, knowing who your market is, okay? Getting products, or if it's a service, you need to have proper skills, so you need experience so that it's not new to you when you get to the real world or your goal. You can't be practicing with your goal. You need to practice, and then when you reach your goal, you can master it. You can master being a wife, you can master being a mother. Not to say that you're going to know everything, but you'll have a more solid foundation. So you won't make as many mistakes as you would if you don't have any foundation at all. So you're moving too fast. You're missing all of the lessons that nature is trying to give you. And even if you attain the person of your dreams, even if you have a child and you have businesses, you will not be able to sustain them because you don't have the knowledge that's necessary for you to be able to maintain and sustain these things. Everything is going to crash and you're going to wonder why or how. You probably even think somebody is doing juju. There's nobody doing juju. You jujuing yourself right now by trying to go too fast. Okay? First, you're born. then you learn how to crawl, then you learn how to walk, then you learn how to run, then you can fly. So you need to slow all the way down, love. If you know the person that you have in mind, if you know who your future husband is, just be friends. This is a great opportunity for you guys to just be friends, just be cordial with each other, just be respectful to each other. It'll give you a chance to get to know each other while you're practicing how to be a good girlfriend with the people that God put in your way. Because you're going to feel something in your heart and in your soul for this person, whoever these people are, that's not your main person, or who are not your goal. You know where, you know who you're going to end up with, but the journey is equally as important as your end goal. Okay? Your journey is going to help you to be the best version of yourself, to be appreciated by your end goal. Because they probably have a lot of things that they need to learn too. So if y'all get together prematurely, y'all gonna get on each other's last nerves. And then what could have been and what should have been a very beautiful relationship, it will fall apart because y'all don't know how to communicate. Y'all don't know how to govern your emotions. Y'all don't know how to govern your sexual discipline. You understand? So it don't make no sense. Rush it. Slow down. Slow all the way down. Okay? God has a plan. Right. So, yeah. Yeah, God has a plan. That's your end goal right there. That's you flying there. See, even the wings and everything is in this picture. That's you and your person there. That's what you're trying to work towards. God know. God want you to know that it knows what you're working towards. But there are stages, okay, that are in your best interest and your person's best interest before you actually get together. Okay? Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck. Okay, so we got the Eight of Pentacles, putting in that work. There's things to do first. There are lessons to learn. There are experiences that you need to have so that you can learn the lessons from the experiences, from the people. Okay, so I don't know if you're going to have one boyfriend, two boyfriends in between, but you're about to hook up with some people who are, they've come into your life to teach you things. It's going to be lessons that you don't, well, okay. It's like heartbreak. You can expect some heartbreak. You can expect some turmoil from this relationship. Okay, because you're learning. It's here. The turmoil is not come to break you. It's come to help you to learn to manage your emotions. So when your sweetheart gets on your last nerve, you will have had the practice on how to maintain your emotional state and not just blow up. Okay, because once you blow up, it's hard to apologize and undo that. Just for an example, so whatever situation or relationship you're about to go into is to help you to learn things like money management. When you want to go into things like businesses with your person, if you don't want to give them your money, sign a contract and treat it like a business transaction. Okay, separate your love from your business. Learn to do that. Also, it's an opportunity for you to decide, do you want to be in the same room with your husband? Do you want one of them kind of relationships where y'all sleeping in the same bed in the same room? Or would you like one where everybody has their own personal space? So sleeping with each other is an option. And if you want your own space or he want his own space, you could do that too. Okay? Is to help, like I said, to help you learn what your emotion management skills are. help you learn what your skills are when it comes to dealing with your other person's family. Okay, because how do you get along with other people? So it's training. God is training you for this. So pay attention, learn all the lessons. It was 21, 22 when I said that. God is training you for this. You have to go in order, right? Right. So we got the Eight of Pentacles, which is the work card, on Temperance. So do you have a temper problem? Or does he have a temper problem? Oh. You see? And if you kill your love, then you can't bring him back. So you have to fix your temper. Okay? Let's see. We got the Hermit. Look at the Hermit looking at the Temperance like, yeah, you need to govern those. You need to master those emotions. Master your temperament. Okay? What makes you angry? Does it make you angry when people cheat on you? Does it make you angry when people lie to you? Does it make you angry when they spend your money wrong? Does it make you angry when they tell you, no, you can't do something that you actually want to do? Does it, there are things about yourself that you need to learn concerning your temperament, your ability to balance. Okay? So that you can be a great wife. You can't be a Queen of Pentacles kind of wife if you don't have control over your emotions and your thoughts and your actions. Because saying sorry, sometimes that doesn't fix anything. Once you've broken someone, sometimes it's very hard to put them back together. Very, very, very hard. And some people might even pretend to be back together when they got animosity in them for you because you broke them. So God is trying to give you the opportunity to not cross that boundary. You need to learn to master yourself. I have that problem too. Let's read on. So yeah, so God said, look at your temperament and bring balance. 4 of Wands. And we got Judgment, so that's the revival card. Reviving the Knight of Wands. See, more playful time. So the Knight of Wands isn't a serious energy. The Knight of Wands is kind of a wild energy. But it's a playful energy. And then we got the 7 of Wands coming next. So instead of being in a war with your person, at least you be a little bit more playful. You could be serious, but still there's a bit more play here. Or it's either this energy or this energy. Okay? Because you're allowed to be angry, but if you can master your emotions, you won't end up with this, which is the 7 of Wands, your person blocking you, like telling you, I want a divorce, I want you to get out my life permanently, or having to separate by death, either you killing them or them killing you. And then look, the 7 of Wands is followed by the 9 of Wands. And look, after the 9 of Wands, you got the 5 of Cups. So that's sadness and despair and feeling tired with your marriage. The Hierophant card. And working together. It's like, I don't want to work together with you no more. I don't want to be married to you anymore. The World card. Okay? So, you have a temper problem. And in order for you to become a great wife to your person, then you're going to have to learn how to manage your emotions. So maybe you won't have any boyfriends in between, but there will be people coming into your life or circumstances cropping up in your life that will give you the practice that you need at learning how to not kill anybody. I feel like God is talking to me too. That's why I stopped. Fuck that. Look, God is like, be nice. A Page of Cups, be nice. Let's read on. Be nice and speak your truth. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, yeah. And then we got King of Swords. Speak your truth. Is this the person? Is this the man? Is it a King of Swords? Is it a person who is very straightforward to this? This could either represent a air sign. What is it? Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini man. Or it could just talk about a man who is very straightforward like you. You like the truth, he like to be told the truth. He can manage it. Okay? Yeah, we got Page of Pentacles, followed by Six of Cups. Be nice. Okay? So take your time. Page of Pentacles is baby steps. Okay? Take your time and be nice. Let's read on. Six of Cups, be nice. Okay, we got the Hanged Man, so that's seeing things from a different perspective. Yeah, not this. Knight of Swords. Not this. Okay, woman and Chanel, not this. Put down your sword and at least take up a wand. So if you beat him clot, you don't cut him or kill him. Let's see what that is. God is like, be nice. You better tell him to be nice to me. Anywho. So yeah, no Knight of Swords. Okay. So we got, if you come with your Knight of Swords, we got the Sun card, and look, we got the Seven of Swords coming in. You don't want that. Your sunshine is gonna turn into rain. That's a lack of communication, people sneaking around, just the whole relationship falling apart, and that leads to heartbreak. Because it's like, he's gonna say, I can't talk to you. You be throwing stuff at me, you be raising your voice at me, you pulled a knife on me, you punched me, I can't talk to you. That's what he's gonna say. What did you do to make me punch you? What did you do to make me pull a knife on your cloth? What did you do? Be nice to me. That's what all the ladies that this message is resonating with. That's what we're saying to the man. Be nice to me. Be nice to me, and I'll be nice to you. That's how this is going to go. Because there's no way that I'm going to allow you to treat me like shit and I treat you like a king. Not happening. So yeah, you turn your sunshine into Seven of Swords and Three of Swords and then Seven of Cups. Confusion. Should I stay? Should I leave? Why did I get involved with this girl? Why did I get involved with this man? Oh my God, she got my child. What's going to happen with the child? Now we have to go to court. I want my child. No, you can't have your child. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, moving on. Moving on and healing. It's like, if you can't get along, just go your separate ways and heal. Okay? Especially if you and this person have history and you don't know how to forgive that history. It's better if you just go your way and heal. Okay? And start anew. Find a new interest who has never broken your heart. God has another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. If you can't reconcile the relationship that you had with someone who has the potential to be in your future, but there's too much that has happened in the past, too much heartbreak, too much lying, too much disrespect. If you can't reconcile that relationship, it's better to move on and get a new. Be single. 9 of Pentacles. Start over. Okay? So there's a decision. Yeah, start over. Get a new wee wee. Get a fresh dick. Me and this dick don't have no bad history. Okay? We can build on this fresh dick, okay? This dick has not offended me yet. This dick has not given me cause to worry yet. Okay? This dick has never caused me a tower yet. Okay? I like this new dick. Okay? And I hope that me and this new dick can keep it nice and stable. We can communicate well. We can get along well. And I pray that this dick never give me cause to want to get my sword. Okay? Okay. Look, because I'm an empress. Treat me right. If it's too hard for you, leave me alone and let me take another one. Leave me, let me be single if treating me right is too much of a big project for you. And God will send me another man, and another one, and another one. Don't complicate my life because I am an empress. Okay? Give me what I give you. If I treat you right, treat me right. That's it. If you're not sure if you're treating me right, ask me and I will tell you. That's called communication. And if you don't like how I'm treating you, because my right is not your right, my treating you right is not your treating you right, then tell me. And if we can compromise, we compromise, or if we have to go our separate ways because we just don't speak the same love language, then we'll do so. I don't do third parties. That's an automatic disqualification. You need not apply. If you cannot control your sexual urges and give them all to me and me alone, you need not apply. I am not the girl for you. The other girls watching this that resonate with this message, they will have their stipulations, which they need to share with the man that in question. But me, a quick deal breaker is a third party. I don't do those. Not another girlfriend, not your mama, not your children, not your pastor, not your job. I fit into your life where I fit into your life. And don't try to put anything else in my place without my permission. And I will do the same for you. I can't be at work all the time and not paying attention to my man. That's not right. I can't be so busy with the children that I don't pay attention to my man. That won't be right. I can't be allowing outside people to bring in their opinions and then make them tell me how to behave with my man. My man isn't with them, my man is with me. What happened when these people aren't around me to advise me? Then who am I? It's me and you. No third party. You're getting to know me and I'm getting to know you. Tell your father and your uncle and your cult leader and whatever the fuck you into to stay out of this. Me and you alone. We decide how we raise our children. We decide if we're going to have businesses together and how the business is going to be divided or whatever we're doing. We decide that. We having a relationship. Not me and you and your children and your mother and your father and your uncle and your sister and your auntie and your... Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. That's another deal breaker. I don't do third parties. Period. I'm a grown woman. And the man I'm looking for need to be a grown man. The only third party we're going to do is God's voice. That is our third party. If I not gotta talk to we don't want to hear it. Don't expect us to take your advice. We listen. You don't make the choice for us. And I know that's not too much to ask. So if you're not that type of man, you need not apply when it comes to me. It's a no. You're only gonna piss me off. So just as much as I need to take care of my temperament, you need to make sure that you're handling your shit too. You're an alchemist. You should be an alchemist. You should know how to manage your surroundings. Know when to shout and when to keep your voice low. Know when to speak and when to be silent. Choose your words carefully and precisely so as to minimize misunderstandings. And if you make a mistake, correct your speech. If you know you're wrong, state that you're wrong. If you think I'm wrong, tell me that you believe I'm wrong, respectfully. I'm a grown woman, I'm looking for a grown man and nothing less than that. I'm an empress. Treat me as such. I'm not a side chick. I'm not a competitor. I'm not competing with anybody for you. It's either you want me or you don't want me. And if you want me, you can't want anybody else. Period. If you're not that guy, you need not apply. There's a lot of men out here. And God will send me the right one. Do not block traffic. If you're not that guy, you need not apply. If you're not that guy, you need not apply. I'm looking for this guy. I ain't looking for this guy. Go take your drama and your trauma to somebody who like that shit. I am a builder. Go take your drama and your trauma to somebody who likes that. I am not the one to come and start meaningless fights and debates with. If we're having a conversation, we're having a conversation. Do not do stupid shit with people to make me jealous, so just to see how I'm going to react. And you may not be able to come back from that quote unquote test. Don't fuck with me. Right. That's the first message. So yeah. If God has put us together and you're sure that God has put us together, then you can trust that I'm the one. All we need to do from there is grow, get to know each other and grow. Clean up our act when we are annoying each other with our personality traits, the ones that we can compromise on. If God said you're the guy, I believe it. I don't need to test you. I just need to get to know you. It's like, I like that. No, I don't like that personality trait there. Oh, I like that one. Yeah, nah, that one then I'll go up. We need to find a middle ground for that one. That's how it's supposed to be. Right. So if that's the message that's coming from that deck, let's see what the message is that want to come out from this deck. This deck was trying to take the place of this deck. So it's like this would be about another man who want to take that man's place. Or maybe another woman who wants to take your place. Let's see. Then I'll do this one on a different live. Somebody's trying to trade places with someone. There's some kind of mix-up going on. Interesting. See how that fell out? We've got mail. All right. Oh, yes, Lord. Let's see what the shenanigans. Let's see. So we got the Ace of Wands. Okay. To the King of Swords, the same people and the same cards. King of Artemis is the King of Swords. Okay. This one has a very tiny sword. And this King of Swords is old. Okay. Shit, you can't be with me and be old. We don't do that. Then we got the She card. So this is kind of like, this card is kind of like a magical card. It's a card of magic. Remember? Interesting. Let's see. So we got the Five of Wands. So competition. Somebody want to compete for somebody. You don't want to compete for the lady in the reading, or want to compete for the man in the reading. Let's see. So then we got the Page of Wands. Look at that. That's who was at the bottom of the deck. Remember? That's the one that's trying to go faster than they can actually manage. Okay, this person is the wannabe. Interesting. And the Lady and the Lord. That's the Lover's card. Okay, so what the shenanigans here? So we got the Ace of Wands. So it's like a bright idea. The King of Swords. And then the She card. The King of Swords. Ah. So this is kind of like advice for the King of Swords. So it's like God is telling the King of Swords, you need to protect your stuff. Okay? You need to protect or preserve the opportunity for this relationship in the future. It's like if you want this, you need to put that work in. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius man, or just a man who is very straightforward, a man who loves the truth, respect the truth, and would prefer to be hit with the harsh truth rather than comforted with a sweet lie. Okay, that's who is in question. So it's like the bright idea, King of Swords, is you need to do some protection from these competitors because they're trying to do magic to be with your person. Oh God. So somebody's not playing fair. Okay? So this is for the man in this reading. So this message was to the woman in this reading. God is saying we need to learn to control our temper and deal with this man with some level of respect. And if too much trouble has gone on between you two, you need to just go your separate ways and start something new with someone else. If you choose to hold on to this person, you need to be forgiving for real, and you need to actually build on a clean foundation for real. And don't kill the people in son. Don't hurt the people them child. Okay. Tell the people them child don't hurt us, Most High. Okay, let me see what Most High want to say to the man. Because this is to the man now in that reading. Let's move these up. So I got space. All right. Let's see the underlying story here. So somebody want to take your place, Mr. King of Swords. Okay, Mr. Truth Seeker, Truth Speaker, or Mr. Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Okay. So the underlying issue is the Four of Chalices. That's the Four of Cups. So somebody's highly unbothered. It's like somebody's trying to get somebody's attention and they're just in their own world, like they're not paying attention. Okay. So the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Athemes. So somebody's not paying attention to some kind of magic. Because as you can see, this girl is surrounded by a whole bunch of animals. She got her cauldron going, and she got some kind of bush in her hand. She looks sad though. She don't look happy. So somebody's not paying attention to somebody doing magic. So this man isn't paying attention that he has competitors who are willing to do magic to get his girl or his potential girl. Okay? And here they are doing the magic again, the Page of Wands. So whoever this person is, they're not suitable for the role, but they want to be that guy anyway. They want to be that guy or be that girl. Okay, so somebody's not paying attention to somebody doing magic. We got the King of Cups, King of Chalices, to the Queen of Athemes. So you see, this is the counterpart of the King of Athemes. These two are counterparts, the King and Queen of Swords. So this King of Cups, so this could be somebody who is a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. That's the King of Cups energy. This Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, they want the Queen of Swords. Interesting. I tried to put the cards back, and the Queen of Swords got put in the space where the King of Swords was. And I realized the mistake. I picked them up and I thought that I put the card in the correct place, and it was the Queen of Swords again that went in the spot where the King of Swords supposed to be. So that is a message in itself. So King of Swords, you belong there. You're the one who, are you the one, or is the Queen of Swords? Is God saying that the Queen of Swords should be doing what she can? Let's read on and see. Because the Queen of Swords got put in the King of Swords spot twice. So what is God trying to say? Let's read on and see what's happening. So this Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio man, they want the Queen of Swords, and they're willing to do magic to get her. So they're willing to play unfairly. But idiot Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio man, don't you know that the Queen of Swords have to say yes to your bumbleclot? Do we even like you? You think that we are bumbleclad inanimate objects that you could just come and claim we? That in itself is a deal breaker, and it disqualifies you, King of Cups. That's rude. You don't think that you should give us an option to tell you yes or no? Go and suck your mama. So for you, it's a definite no. So there is no competition with the King of Swords. The King of Swords still have a better chance at being with the Queen of Swords than you. There's absolutely no chance for you. You're rude. Fucking caveman. A woman is a person, not property. Bumbo. So there's no way of you being able to take the King of Swords spot. And I guess that's why the Queen of Swords was being put in the King of Swords spot, because the Queen of Swords got something to say. King of Cups, you are trash. Get out of here. You cannot compare or compete with the King of Swords. Nobody wants you. Fucking caveman. Go look for a cave woman. Booga, booga, booga. Fucking idiot. Now that we got that out the way. Yeah, so the King of Cups want the Queen of Swords. And then we have the Page of Cups coming in. Page of Chalices. So we got being nice to the Protector. Ah, so you see? So this is one of my God cards. This is my God card and God's delegate. So this being here is here to protect. And we have a King of Wands coming in. The man with the magic stick. The fuck? That's our desire, the Nine of Chalices. God say, first of all, King of Cups, you don't even matter in this reading anymore. You and your little dege magic can go someplace, right? DVD, go on somewhere. So, it's a Page of Chalice or Page of Cups to the green man. So because we pay respects to our protectors, okay? Our protector, which is the King of Wands, the Lion of the tribe of Judah. Do the mathematics. Leo, Lion, the King of Wands, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, is going to grant us our wish. And King of Cups, you is not that guy. Caveman, this is 2026. Go back under the rock from whence you came. Females have never been property. We have always been people. Go and find a female who still see herself as property. People on these, the people and the girls on this channel, we know that we are people, not property. If anybody property we are, is God property. And we own a property. We don't belong to no man. Every man that come in our life, you borrowing us from the divine. We don't belong to you. We belong to God always. And if you're not treating God's daughter properly, you got to go. We don't belong to any of you men. And you don't belong to us. You belong to God. We know this. And we respect it. And we admire it. Because if you understand yourself as not being property to someone else, then that means you understand that we are not property to anybody else but God and ourselves. Okay? So you do you, me do me, and we do we together. Right. So God gonna grant us our wish. And King of Cups, you are not it. You're not that guy. Okay? So we got the Two of Wands, choices. Yeah, what choose? We have to choose. Whatever we choose, God's gonna grant our wish. All right, so now we got the Eight of Artemis coming, being stuck in our head. Or being stuck, not knowing how to move forward. And the Three of Artemis, the Three of Swords, stuck in sadness. I heard unforgiving. Interesting. And then we got the World Tree. So being in between two minds, being in between two worlds. So that talks about not being true to ourselves. So this king of Artemis, this King of Swords, if we're within two minds, let's read on. Let's see what God is saying here, because I don't really like what's happening here. Exactly. We got the Ace of Artemis. We need to speak the truth to ourselves about the King of Swords. How do we really, really feel about the King of Swords? I know God is like, I know you're angry, unforgiving. God is like, I know you're angry, Queen of Swords. Okay, so this is whoever you are. You could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius woman, or you're just a seeker and a speaker of truth, a supporter of truth. And you're in this love debacle where there's a man, there's a potential man, you like him, but a lot of bad things have happened. And you're finding it hard to open up to this person again because you don't want to be hurt again. Because you know if this person hurt you again, this is why God was telling us in the first one, we need to take care of our temperament. We gonna hurt this motherfucker. If he play with us again, or if something happened that make it look like he's playing with us again, we're going to get violent. We're going to get wretched. I've been saying that. I'm not joking when I say that. I know myself. And God knows me. See, God is making the conversation come out straight, no chaser. God said, we need to put our emotions in check. We are the Beauty and the Beast collective. It's not a joke. Don't let our good nature fool you. There's another side. There's an ugly side. There's a monstrous side to us. So before you decide, or before we decide to ask for a new potential, God wants us to be sure within ourselves that we don't want this past person, this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius man, or the speaker and seeker of truth. We are being unforgiving because we've been hurt. And that's not a good way to proceed. We have to be truthful to ourselves, or else we're going to always be stuck. So if we choose to move on without actually being truthful to ourselves about what we really feel about this King of Swords man, we're going to always be left with that question in the back of our mind. Eight of Swords energy. We put ourselves in a trap if we choose to be unforgiving. So if this person is going to break our heart one more time, the responsible thing would be to give this person the opportunity. Yeah. At least if we open ourselves up one more time to this person and he does some ridiculousness, at least we know we're going to shut the door and we never have to think back. We never have to look in that direction again. But if we close the door prematurely, there will always be a gap in the door. However, for those of us who will be hurt again by this person, God is saying you need to temper yourself and walk away. Do not hurt this person. That's the test. Can we do that? We're in a dilemma, ladies. Bless you. God knows that if we get with this person and this person keep treating us in a very inconsiderate manner, it's not going to end well. But God wants us to master our emotions and let it be justified. God don't want us to just move off of the fact that we've been hurt so many times. Whatever we choose to do, however we choose to react, is it justified? That is the question. If we perceive this person is doing something that has the potential to break our heart, is it just our mind playing tricks on us, or is this person really doing something bad to us again? I don't know about you, but I'm not ready for that. I love single me. I love emotionally stable me. I can take care of myself. I don't have to worry about nobody and what they're doing, who they're with, whether they're respecting my standards of a relationship, or if they have absolutely no regard for my standards of what a relationship should be like. And the thing is, nobody need to have regards for my standard of what a relationship look like. That just means you don't qualify, because somebody who truly wants to be with me, they will care about my standards. Even if it's different to theirs, they will find a way for us to find the middle ground if we can. Nobody's obligated to care about our standards. But that helps us with the process of elimination. Because how can you want to be with me and you don't care about my views on relationships? How can you want to be with me and you don't even have the strength to be loyal to me? How can you see it as a small thing? Infidelity, cheating. It's not a small thing. It's a very big thing. Emotional cheating. visual cheating, physical cheating. You're splitting your energy and giving your attention elsewhere. You're not dedicated here. So it's only a matter of time if you start emotionally cheating and visually cheating, going on Instagram and on the porn sites and lusting after the girls and the sexting that you see there. It's only a matter of time before you do it in a real life. I don't want that type of drama. I don't want that type of life. I deserve better than that. I am an empress. I'm a very responsible woman. And I'm allowed to break emotionally. I'm allowed to get it wrong. Especially if I've been put in a position where I'm always being poked, slapped spiritually, shot spiritually, stabbed spiritually. How much of that am I expected to take and just walk away? I will fight back. I'm telling you, and I'm telling God, and I'm telling the world, I'm telling this King of Swords, I will fight back. I've had enough. I don't know about any of these other ladies, but I personally have had enough of being abused. For the last 15 years by men. My fuse is this long. I have no tolerance for the fuckery. A man who doesn't have control over his sexual urges, I want nothing to do with you. I'm not interested in helping you to heal. If you wanted to heal, you would be doing it your own fucking self. You know what I stand for. If you respect what I stand for, you would be on your grind, trying to make yourself suitable for an empress like me. If you saw me as a good investment, it would reflect in your waking life. You would become that person. Even if I say no to you in the end, you owe me that much. You have suffered me, unjustifiably so. You owe me that much. Don't wait for me to come around for you to start to become the quality of man that you need to be in my life. You should be getting ready from now. Even with a large fraction of uncertainty about me telling you yes, you should be willing to risk it. You owe me that much. You owe me that much. For the beating that you put on my emotional body, my physical body, my psyche, you owe me that much. You've done a lot of damage. If I'm unforgiving, I have the right to be unforgiving. You know what you did. You and your friends, you and your people, you and your woman them, or your side chick them, or your work colleagues, or your cult members, or your boss, or your whoever, your mother, your father, your sister, your auntie, your cousin. You know what you did to me. If I choose to be unforgiving, I'm justified. There's only so much that one person can take. I've been going through this for 15 years. Since 2015. My love life has not been a normal ride. People were deliberately doing things to stab me in my heart, unsettle my mind, make me feel as if I'm worthless. And through it all, I come out the empress. I believe in me. You don't have to believe in me. Y'all can't break me. I will break you. So enter the dark side at your own risk. I love me. And I will fight for my honor. If you don't want to find out, do not fuck around with me. Right. So that is my truth. Ladies, I don't know what your truth is, but you're going to have to speak your truth. It's not about the person for me. It's about the quality of the person for me. I don't care who the man is that belong to me. Is he treating me right? That's what I care about. I don't care if he black, if he white, if he polka dot, if he yellow, if he tall, if he short, if he fat, if he skinny, if he poor, if he rich. Are you treating me right? That's what I care about. We could fix everything else. Do you really love me in word and in deed? Do you love me in my face and behind my back? That's what I care about. We'll figure out the rest, everything else. You're doing stupid shit to hurt me deliberately, you and your friend and your family and your woman, them and whatever. That's not love. You don't love me. What did I ever do to you to deserve you treating me like that? You don't love me. And if you can't love me right, you need to keep it walking. Because I'm not tolerating anymore. You don't have no more forgiveness cards. I don't have no more forgiveness cards in this deck for you. I will hurt you. It's a dangerous situation you being with me, Mr. King of Swords. There's not one forgiveness card left in my deck for you. You used up all of them already. Between 2024 and 2025, you used up all of them. I respect myself. So, yeah, so God said we're going to be trapped if we're not honest with ourselves about how we really feel about this King of Swords person. Because we love this person. It would please us very much if this person was a better kind of human. So where do we go from here? I've said my piece. So we got the Ace of Swords speaking the truth, the Wild Hunt, the Tower card. And then we got the Eight of Cups, walking away. But this Eight of Cups, the person is thinking. The person ain't walking. This person is contemplating. It's kind of like the Seven of Pentacles. Let's see what else come next. So we got the Tower card, the Wild Hunt card, and walking away. You see? So the Wild Hunt is kind of like fighting. It's like a battle. Look. It's a battle. It's not safe. There are no more forgiveness cards in my deck for you, brother. Unless time pass, you do some growth, and you do some good deeds. I'm all out of forgiveness cards. I'm not trying to conjure not even piece of a forgiveness card to give you. I'm going to hurt you. Anyhow, you get into my life and you hurt me again, me gonna hurt you. I promise you. So if you know what's good for you, you better stay away from me. Go and live your life. It's not safe here for you if you don't know how to behave. I am not like any of your other girls. None of your other girls, them are Empress energy. They are wannabes. You see the type of woman I am. You think that the type of man you are is a suitable man for a woman like me? Them two look like they go together? So yeah, so we got this battle, and then we got walking away, and then we got the Earth Mother. So this is like the Empress card in this deck. So the Empress card come out again. Walk away and become the Empress. Look, Queen of Chalices, Queen of Cups. Walk away and go be a being of love. If being with the King of Swords is going to bring out the fight in us, it's better if we seriously contemplate walking away and becoming who we are. Becoming more of who we are. We are good people. We are good women. We are women of love, and we are fertile women. So if this person is going to bring out the devil in you, the beast in you, it's better to walk away. Walk away. So that when you do have quarrels, King of Athemes, this is a tiny, tiny knife. This is the King of Swords in this deck, but it's a tiny knife. When you do have quarrels with people or your next person, you don't have all that drama attached to your emotional body where you're going to snap. You need a clean slate. We need a clean slate. We need a man who has not betrayed us as much as this person has. So yeah. So this Knight of Swords, at least we can settle our disputes without trying to kill each other. We need to be in a relationship where that's how settling disputes is going to go. We're not at the end of our tether. So we got the Nine of Wands to the battle wagon. Tired of fighting. I'm not fighting anymore. I'm tired of fighting. Page of Pentacles. I'm ready to build something solid. I'm ready to start small and build a new relationship that is solid. We got the Seven of Artemis. That's the Seven of Swords. Let's read on. The Ten of Wands. And then the High Priest. And then the Knight of Chalices. To the Star. And then we have the Four of Swords. The Oak King, which is the Hanged Man. The Horned God. And one more. The Queen of Wands. And then we have the Six of Artemis coming out next. Let's see what that is saying. So, if we don't want to be fighting with this person or hurt this person, it's best that we seriously contemplate walking away, and so that we're free to be the Empress energy and to be our loving selves. Give our love to somebody who appreciates it, somebody who is deserving of it, not somebody that we have to force to love, force ourselves to forgive. That's not healthy. So we got a Knight of Artemis, Knight of Swords, to the Nine of Wands, and then the Battle Wagon. We're tired of fighting. We want small fights, not big fights. Let's read on. So then we got, after the Nine of Wands to the Battle Wagon, we got the Page of Pentacles to the Seven of Artemis. I don't like that energy. So we got Page of Pentacles. So somebody is putting in some kind of work to do something that's sneaky to cause a heavy burden. And we got the High Priest stepping in. Ten of Wands to the High Priest energy. And the Knight of Chalices to the Star. What do we have going on here? So somebody's putting in some kind of work. Somebody's starting something. Something that, well, in this seven of swords, let's take the picture for what the picture actually represents. So we got a woman waiting at the cottage for this guy. He looked like he was out hunting, and he's basically bringing home meat to cook. Seems harmless. So what don't I like about it? Because it's followed by the Ten of Wands. That's why. But he's looking back. He's not even looking forward to the woman that's waiting on him at the door. He's looking back. So there's somebody putting in the work to go on the hunt. He's looking over his shoulder. Then we got the Ten of Wands to the High Priest. Somebody's burdening a High Priest. It's coming in like love, like a love spell. So it's like somebody's putting in the work to do something that's dishonest because they are burdened. So they're going to harass this High Priest person to hook them up with the Star. The Star would be us. The Queen of Swords is the Star. The Queen of Swords is the wish. So they want the High Priest to do like some kind of a love spell or something, so that they could go to the Queen to the Queen of Swords, aka the Star. And then we got the Four of Swords. So that's somebody laying down and thinking or daydreaming or something. And then we got the Oak King coming after that. So that's a lot of thinking. and then the horned god. So somebody's thinking then that's the wrong thing to do. Okay. So that person is thinking to go the easy way, but then he's thinking real long and hard after that. That is the wrong thing to do, the horned god. That's basically the devil card in this deck. Then we got the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is the counterpart to the King of Wands, who was the person that's going to grant our wish. So if that's the god, if that's representative of the god in this deck, then the Queen of Wands is the feminine god. So we got masculine god, feminine god. Okay, so the goddess of God, the goddess of all goddesses coming, the empress of all empresses coming. And then we got the Six of Artemis. So basically to bring some kind of peace to the situation. Because in this Six of Swords, the Six of Artemis is the Six of Swords, okay? In this Six of Swords, this person has reached their destination. Wait. So the water is calm, the boat is parked, and the boat is loaded. Okay, let's see what comes next. So the Queen of Wands, which is the mother god, steps in to bring some kind of peace to this situation. When it comes to the Two of Chalices, the partnership, so the same Two of Cups come out in this deck as well. So mother god has to step in. Two of Chalices to the Three of Chalices, Three of Cups. So she stepped in to bring some peace to this partnership. Three of Chalices to the Ten of Pentacles. So that looked like a happy family. Bless you. And then we got Three of Pentacles working together. Okay. So Mother God coming to sort it out. The Three of Wands. In this of Wands, everything is, the ship has already come in. See, they already took some of the things off. So up here, Father God was coming to bring us our wish. And down here, Mother God has stepped in to keep the peace. Interesting. Let's read on. So she has come in to basically bring balance to this partnership. I'm guessing between the King and Queen of Swords. I'm hearing yes. So God have to step in to make this right. You're right. Because Mother God know me. I thank you. Because I'm not doing it. You gonna have to do this yourself. I've had enough of this guy. Okay? I've had enough of the crap. There's only so much I can bend before I break. And my mind is very open to breaking in. So Mother Nature step in. So that means we can expect different things to take place that we couldn't orchestrate ourselves. Mother Nature is naturally going to bring some harmony between us. Between the King and Queen of Swords. Interesting. So walking away is the right thing to do right now. Yeah, if you can't, if you feel unforgiving right now to this person, it's better if you both go your separate ways and see Mother Nature is stepping in to kind of bring y'all back together. Hopefully there'll be some growth. Let's read on anyway. So Mother Nature is stepping in to bring some peace in this Two of Cups situation. She wants to bring us happiness and family and financial stability. So that's like long-term like lineage wealth, like generational, yeah, that's what they call it, generational wealth. Okay, and are working together and getting what we want. 3 of Wands. Okay, so let's see. So now we got the Moon coming in and the Page of Artemis. So my Page of Artemis card, my Page of Swords card is my I Declare card. You see how she's putting up the sword in the air? It's like she's making a promise. So Mother Nature is determined to make this work out. And we got the 7 of Pentacles. It takes time. Interesting. Then we got the 7 of Chalices, the 7 of Cups, to the Wheel of the Year, the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. So Mother Nature want this to take place, but it can't take place the way that it's been going. The healthy and responsible thing to do right now is for the King and Queen of Swords to go their separate ways, bruv. It's not safe. Okay. So Mother Nature is declaring that it's gonna take some time, and she's gonna have to dip into her magic bag. So you got fairies, and yeah, she's gonna have to figure out some strategies and stuff to change the fortune of this relationship between the King and Queen of Swords, because it's all fucked up. Right now, the King and Queen of Swords are fighting each other and they want to kill each other. While we got this idiot King of Cups here on the outside that's trying to take the Queen of Swords from the King of Swords. And the Queen of Swords don't even want his ass. Like, dude, you don't even exist in the reading. Look, the one time you show up and that's it. Nobody want you around here. Fucking scatter. Shit. So yeah, she's trying to change the fortune. Okay, so we got the Crone card. It's kind of like the Strength card. So it's like, have strength. And we got the 7 of Wands to the Harvest. Interesting. And then we got the 5 of Chalice. So that's the 5 of Cups. And in this 5 of Cups is like she got 2 cups remaining. She's throwing out the 2 cups that's remaining. Because you know in the regular 5 of Cups picture, we got 3 cups falling over and then 2 cups are still full with something in there, but she took the 2 cups and is dashing them like, I don't even want this shit, bruv. So the Crone to the 7 of Wands. So fighting against one's harvest. Yeah, because she's throwing away whatever is left. Let's see what comes next is the 5 of Artemis. So basically, God is saying that we're self-sabotaging. The 5 of Artemis, if you look, this man, he has the knife in his hand, but he's holding the blade of the knife. That would represent us. So for us to throw away this King of Swords, we are the Queen of Swords, he's the King of Swords. So clearly, it's an equal match. But we had this King of Cups that was fucking with everything, and they want us to desert the King of Swords. But it's only part right. So it's like, yes, we need to separate from the King of Swords. But Mother Nature herself is going to step in and bring us back together. She's going to change the fortune. But right now, the way how things stand between the King and Queen of Swords, there's a whole lot that need to take place in there. Somebody has mucked up the energy. The what is his name? King of Water Sign. The Water Sign, whoever he is, the King of Cups. He mucked up the energy very well and brought us this close to sabotaging what is supposed to be a great union. So, yeah, so Mother Nature said, I'm going to have to dip in my magic bag and see what I got, but I swear to you, I'm going to put this shit back together because I am the goddess of all goddesses. And I say, thou shall be together. And that is it. All right, so let's see. So we got the 8 of Wands. So getting things in order. This is my getting things in order because as you can see, she laid everything out and she's putting everything where it's supposed to belong. So normally 8 of Wands talk about communication, but for me, it's like getting your ducks in a row. Okay, so there's going to be events in our lives, ladies, and King of Swords that we have nothing to do with, but just know that the things that take place in our life going forward, this is Mother Nature's plan and schemes to bring us back together because we have a destiny. All right. So let's get all the tea. I'm not done yet. 8 of Wands to the Lord of the Shadows. Getting things in order when it comes to the Lord of the Shadows. I guess this is that King of Cups person that's trying to destroy what is supposed to be a great union. Okay. So this King of Cups is still lurking. And we got the 6 of Pentacles. So this talks about dishonesty because she's giving to this person, but this person is also putting out his hand, but he got something he got something already behind his back. But this person, she's giving to this one too, but he's giving her a bouquet of flowers. So it's like an equal trade. In this one, this person is like hiding whatever wealth or whatever he could afford to give her to trade. So there's not equal give and take with this person, but there is with this person. So there are 2 people. So I guess this would be the King of Cups and the King of Swords. The King of Swords, under the right circumstances, he would be freely giving to the Queen of Swords. And the King of Cups, he want to keep the Queen of Swords in like some kind of subhuman kind of state of being. He don't want to be honest with her. He want to keep her being less than an empress. He doesn't want to treat her like an empress, but this one is treating her like an empress. You see it? So Mother Nature is stepping in to get things in order. So even the King of Cups is about to experience some very interesting life events as well for trying to tamper with what God is trying to put together. What God has put together, nobody can cast asunder. So this King of Cups person is about to learn that without a reason, there we go. Without reasonable doubt, without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah. So yeah, so the King and Queen of Swords is about to throw away their future, but God want them together. So God say, I'll fix it myself then. Since you two can't fix it, I'm gonna step in and fix it myself. Let's see what else. So you're getting things in order while this King of Cups is in the background wanting to be dishonest. And then here come my God card, the Holy King. God said, y'all will be happy. 10 of Chalices, 10 of Cups. God said, this is what I want for you two. King and Queen of Swords. Okay? Is that a baby there? Yeah. Yeah, God said you shall be happy. 10 of Chalices, Rev. 10 of Swords. 10 of Cups, sorry. God said you will be happy. Okay? And we have the Standing Stone. So that's standing alone. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So a new opportunity to put in the work. So like I said, it's best if we go our separate ways. We're going to start off by ourselves and let nature take its course. Okay? So we're going to start off by ourselves. Then we got the 8 of Pentacles putting in the work to become the Queen of Pentacles, which was what came out in the other deck. Okay? Right. And the 9 of Pentacles, we can be alone together. That's what's going to happen. I am not your property. You are not my property. Because this is a 9 of Pentacles card. But in this 9 of Pentacles card, it's not one person. It's a whole family. You got mother, father, and children. So it's like being individuals, learning how to be individuals together. Okay? So all this caveman thinking and this caveman behavior and all this putting people in a competition to see if you still got it and fucking trying to flirt with this one and that one and that one and think that you... All that shit has got to go. Do not bring out the devil in me. Because I'm going to live forever. Are you? I'm going to look like this forever. Are you? I know my worth. So yeah, God wants us to be individuals, yet be together. We belong to God only. We work together, we belong to God. Right. That's enough gossip for me. Well, that's nice to know. It makes my life easier. And at least I know that I was on the right path. I just couldn't bring myself to say yes, bruv. It didn't feel right from the depths of my soul. It felt like the wrong thing to decide. Yeah, we're gonna have to go our separate ways. Going our separate ways is the best thing. After all that transpired between us, we need to go our separate ways and let nature take its course. Because for us to try and be friends right now, knowing that my heart isn't set up that way, and knowing that I'm this close to going beast mode on you, it's not healthy. It's not a responsible decision to make. And therefore, I am very right and God agree to go my separate way and you go your separate way. And when Mother Nature decide to bring us back together, then we know what time it is. Until then, sayonara. Go and enjoy your life. So, thank you guys so much for joining us. We got one more deck. The Magician is at the bottom of the deck. Is this gonna be about the King of Cups? The wannabe. Man, get the fuck out of here. Until next time, you guys. Let's see what happens next. Or maybe it's a whole different conversation. Who knows where God be carrying these stories. All right. Bye.